Hey Gemini, how are you doing today? I hope you are good and well. We are going to dive straight in. The only pre-messages I have today is that if you are dealing with an Aquarius, you are very close to an Aquarius, you have a best friend that is an Aquarius, female Aquarius best friend, then this is even more significant for you today, okay? We're digging in, Gemini. I'm actually shuffling as we speak. I've got a tarot deck, a Lenormand deck, and an oracle deck, and we're going to dig into all of them as quick as we can to give you a really nice positive message and set you off on your day, or just improve your evening, okay? Give you some higher consciousness. Please do hit the like, please do subscribe. And yeah, just take a minute to check your mood. How is your mood today? On a scale of 1 to 10, are you feeling incredibly positive, incredibly enlightened, conscious, woke, or are you feeling sleepy, irritated, quiet, low mood, right? If 10 is feeling fucking incredible and 1 is feeling like absolute dog shit, hit me in the comments and let me know. On a scale of 1 to 10, are we feeling like dog shit? Are we feeling incredible? So we're going to try and improve that today for you, okay? Give you some clarity about why you're feeling the way in which you are. So let us begin. What is the key story I need to know today for my Gemini and any Aquarius cross watchers at this time? First card coming out, marriage. Yep, we're dealing with an Aquarius or Gemini in a relationship. Obviously, all the signs are not relevant. These are general reads, to take it as it resonates. But I'm looking at a relationship that's been sacrificed. Someone could have been made homeless, had to leave a home, had to break up. You could have even proposed. Someone's proposed to someone, offered someone, wanted to take someone out on a date, messaged someone, that you've been ghosted, yeah? You said something emotional in a message to someone, or vice versa, okay? Bear in mind, I'm not sure who I'm connecting with, but you're on one side of the story. You tried to send a message. It was quite important, quite official. You wanted it to be recognized. You wanted it to be heard. But you've kind of been left on red, I feel. Yeah? This also could be related to work. It could be your boss, a colleague. Could have been a disagreement, something at work. You didn't want it to go any further or be any more of a big deal, but it's kind of blown up into a more of a serious situation. You've had to call someone else in, a third party, and get some advice, like speak to your mother, your brother, another colleague, the manager, your boss about it. Money's involved here as well, yeah. About feeling, or let's just say abundance is involved, feeling a little bit unlucky about what you've seen happen, yeah, and you wanted to resolve the situation, clear the air, improve your relationship, but it hasn't worked out in the way in which you thought it would, or this person, yeah. I want to go back and forth between you and this person. Someone is feeling on the outside and a little bit shitty about what's happened, and they just got no interest to communicate or discuss any of it. You sent a message, I believe, or someone sent the message, and they just wanted to clear the air, but someone's just totally just refused to communicate on the situation, which doesn't really bring peace, but there is great abundance. There's something to learn from this situation more than anything else, okay? That's what I'm really seeing here, and a real opportunity to learn from this. So let's go in with the tarot now and see what else wants to come out for you, Gem. Stay positive, stay powerful, know your worth, know that situations like this happen all the time, negative and positive. It's just an obstacle in the now moment. You could have opened up about something personal in your personal life. Do you know what I'm getting in my head? You know when you say something in confidence, and people in certain positions, if you say, for example, if you work in childcare, you can never promise a child, I won't tell anyone your secret. If you're a professional and you're a teacher, for example, and a child says, I want to tell you something bad that's happened, but I can't have you tell anyone. I don't want my mum to know. I don't want my family to know. Please don't tell anyone. And you've said, I can't promise you that. I want to help you. I want you to tell me what's going on, but I can't promise I'm going to keep that secret. And whatever they've told you, it's been serious enough, or it's required you to go to someone else to get resolution. And that reason, it hasn't been able to be kept a secret. And I feel like you're on the outside of this. Once again, relationship cards coming out. 2 times I've started a brand new deck, and the first card coming out is the Lovers, marriage, yeah? Moving on from a relationship as well, moving on from a connection, after having to speak on it. So maybe someone cheated, someone broke your heart, someone stole your money, someone's done something not quite right, and as a result it's just brought up some emotions that someone's neglected. Like, I don't want to look at it, I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to address it, but it is bringing them strength and healing just to pause for a minute and put that to the back burner, put that to the side, so they can get a better perspective of this. Because this situation requires intuition. It requires time in solitude, time to heal. So if you're healing right now, right, or you're not getting a response back from someone right now, it's because they're healing and you need to heal. Take time by yourself. Start planning on how you're going to move forward after this. Because sometimes, this is the best advice I can give you. Sometimes it's not about getting closure from another person. It's not about someone giving you the answers that you want and validating you. People ghost you. That's life, right? We can't be angry or bitter about that. We can't build up resentment and pain in our hearts and soul. What we can do is realize in that moment, I liberated myself. I spoke my truth. I said what I had to say. At least I got it off my chest. If they don't believe me, if they don't support me, if they didn't hear me, if they don't care, if they're going to snake me, if they're going to sabotage me, if this is definitely going to be over, at least I'd done everything I could. It's about you clearing your conscience, you living in your truth, yeah? No one is ever going to be able to soothe your soul and accommodate your needs better than you will. I know it's shit because we always look to a lover, a family member or friend to, consolidate our emotions, rub us up the right way, lead us up the garden path, keep us going on this journey. But the truth of the matter is sometimes God really does step in and take away the elements of free will and force you to make the decision, force you to heal, force you into shadow work so you can awaken and improve your future prospects, your outlook on the situation. It gives you time to truly understand yourself a little bit more and heal from this. Being ghosted is such a shitty scenario, right? Especially when you're in love. Imagine you propose to someone, you've got rejected. You've asked someone out on a date, they've ignored you. You've gone out on a date, they haven't shown up. You said you want to work on your marriage and your partner's just ignored you. Then you've got divorce papers through the door. Do you know what I mean? It's something shitty like that you don't want to deal with, and your heart still wanted to go on. But the truth of the matter is this has had to be a cold, harsh, maybe even a little bit cunning, a breakaway. Because the only way you can truly get a new beginning and a new soul contract is by letting this go. Yeah, I see someone being single now. I see someone moving forward in a brand new direction, having a chance to just start again. Wipe the slate clean. There was a lot of drama around this, a lot of people in your business, a lot of people watching. This could have been something on social media. It could have made you cold and cutting. And that's not normally who you are. You're such a loving, positive person. Could be dealing with a Virgo as well. But whatever, something's been building up inside of you because of this situation, and your money's been slowing down. You've been concerned about your health back and forth emotionally. Could also be dealing with a Cancer. And Sagittarius is in reverse as well. Like the judgments around other people, judgments, disagreements, lies around a Sagittarius potentially. Either way, it was blocking your blessings, blocking your healing, blocking your energy. But now you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, yeah? You're coming out of this cycle. Whatever it is, just let go. I say that and I say it loosely, and I want to apologise in that same breath, because it's easier said than done, you know. Because when people hurt you, I'm the worst as well, especially on social media. I come over here, I vent, I just speak my truth, I bitch and moan. And I say what I say in order to help all of you guys listening. But then I still always think, if people know me over here, if I have family or friends that come over here that I used to connect with more in the past, they're not going to like what they hear because I'm just honest and truthful. And sometimes I pull on my own genuine past experiences. And obviously I don't mention names or anything too specific. But if it's about my life and they feel that they were part of it then they're going to be triggered. But what can you do if your truth is your truth? What can you do if you're trying to heal and get away from the pain that you have inside your heart? You have to speak on it. You have to be prepared to let other people know how you feel about what they've done to you and how you've been treated and what you will and won't stand for in the future. Because if you sugarcoat this and you let this carry on, and whoever's been ghosted or is ghosting, it's a situation of, then they're going to always feel like that's the standard. If you don't set a certain kind of standard or the right kind of equilibrium in a relationship, then you're always going to be treated in a way that's not right for you. You always have a friend, a lover, a family member who takes the mick out of you in this way. Always borrows money from you and never pays it back. Always does this, always does that, always knocks you down, always lies to you, always acts like they care about you, but then suddenly you hear they've been talking about you behind your back. How long are you going to let that go on for? How long are you going to let that be acceptable? You've got to draw the line. So you or someone else is drawing the line, and it's not coming from a place of disrespect. It's coming from the place of need, because we can't carry on like this anymore, you know? So I hope you find that well, and whatever side of the coin you're on, this is going to move you into a better place now, because you are learning about standards, morals, integrity, respect, what you will and won't tolerate, and what other people will and won't tolerate. And this should identify your positive and negative traits in your behavior, and positive and negative personality styles. I would suggest you go and do a personalities test, 16 personalities test. Go and check that out. Work out what your archetypes are as well. I'll do an archetype reading for you. It should be premiering now, so go and check that out. And then it's going to talk about the different archetypes you'll carry and what that means, how your archetype dictates your personality and your positive and negative traits, your light and shadow work. All right. Love you, Gemini. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you real soon. Okay. Bye.